Hello, my name is Dan Thompson and I am the media producer for Image Video Services and Productions, also known as IVS. Welcome to this video tutorial titled Video 3.1 Editing Your Web Page with CK Editor. This video is 3.1 in our series titled Editing Your IVS Design Websites. In this tutorial we are going to talk about basic text entry, an overview of the buttons, and application of different formats. So let's start by calling up CK Editor, and here it is. I'm going to click on this element, and you can review how these elements work and what they all mean in videos 2 and 2.1. Okay, so we have a series of buttons in CK Editor, and here they are, and these buttons obviously control various aspects of what we're doing, and you'll notice that the buttons are grouped into logical groupings. So for instance, we have the cut and paste buttons are all sitting up in here. The spell check buttons are here. And here we have a replace button and a find button. So they're grouped together. The buttons that I want you to really know about are, first of all, this one, which is the save button. The only way that you can save your work from CK Editor into your website is by depressing this button. So you must memorize that location. The menus will not work to allow you to save from CK Editor. You must save with this button. The second button I want you to know about is this button right here, which is called Remove Format. This is a button that we will use a lot of, and it removes all formatting and takes us back to a standardized situation that we can build upon. The third button I want you to know about is this one right here called Show Blocks, and we're going to click on that button. And I'd like you to always leave that button depressed. The button right beside it, all it does is just makes the window bigger for editing or smaller. So we'll just leave it on because it's big. The other ones we see down here are a styles menu, which allow us to apply different styles to the text. We're not going to use this a lot. This is the one we will use most of the time, and this is the paragraph format menu. It allows us to put standardized formatting that will be read by HTML code and always display correctly on anybody's computer running all the various different web browsers. So it's important that we do our formatting from this particular menu bar right here. Normal and paragraph font, or normal and P, are the same thing. We have the largest heading, second largest, third largest, and we see that this just goes right on down, heading 4, 5, 6, and there are other formatting options here. This is one, normal with div on it, that we will not be using very often, so you can sort of ignore that one. Now you see that we can assign fonts and we can assign font sizes. We would only use these in special cases where we're trying to really make a point. This is not something that you should be using as a general way of formatting your text. Format it through the normal, through the formatting, paragraph formatting menu bar. Over here we have an option to set the text to whatever color we want it to be, and here we can set the background color. Normally we use this one a fair amount. We don't use this one very much at all. Now if you finally get stuck, you can click this, it pops this up. You can go to ckeditor.com and it will have tutorials that you can look at, but I don't think they're as good as the one you're listening to. So, however, just my opinion. Okay, so let's begin by entering some text. This is heading 1. Now I'm going to hit paragraph return. When I hit paragraph return, you will notice it creates a new paragraph and assigns it a default setting of normal. So we have one paragraph here shown by a block and a second paragraph here shown by a block. Now we'll put in, this is body text, also known as normal style or P style. And that's good. And now what I'm going to do is hold down the Shift key and hit return. And this creates what's known as a soft break. So you'll notice there's no paragraph character has been set. We're still in the same text body, but there's no paragraph return. And this is important for us to realize. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to copy this and I'm going to come down here. So this is all going to assume the same style that's set for this text block. So a hard return is just a return key which sets a new paragraph. A soft return is a shift return key or shift enter key that sets a soft break in the sentence but maintains it all in the same paragraph. Okay, so now I'm going to put in another one. This is heading 2 and hard return, and this is heading 3 and hard return, and now I'm going to just go ahead and paste in some of that bullet text that I had, and we're fine to there. Okay, so let's save that and take a look at it. I'm saving it. Here it comes up, and of course it's what we would expect to see. So heading 1, text, heading 2, heading 3. And you'll notice that there is a break right in here, and that's this thing right here, that's our soft break that we referred to. Now let's make that more obvious. I'm going to come to here and I'm going to set this up as a headline. So I will give it heading 1. Oh, let's just turn on our boxes. And you'll see that change to heading 1. This we will leave as normal text, which is paragraph text. We will make this heading 2. We'll make this heading 3. And we'll set this as standard paragraph text. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our text, and it starts to format. There's heading 1, blah, 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 with a soft break, heading 2, heading 3, and so forth. And you'll notice that the style sheets in the website actually take care of the line spacing as well. It provides space underneath the headings for the text, and yet the text is carried together in a standardized leading. So let's go back into here. Okay, so this is essentially how I want you to set your styles. And that concludes this video. Thank you very much.